guys, welcome to my channel. It's Brenda from Planty Pants. Thank you so much for tuning in today for another video regarding plants. Today's going to be a little bit of a shorter video, I hope, but I'm going to give you an update on my ladybugs that I got, I think, on Tuesday, and I have some little videos of when I released them and where they are now. So I'll start with showing you that. And then there's so much new growth that's going on with my collection, and I'm just so excited about it, and updates that I want to share today. So ladybugs, they're everywhere. So thank you so much for tuning in. Here we go. Am I worried about these being in my house? No, I'm not. Coming out of the bag. They're falling down everywhere. They're ending up on the floor. Totally fine. They're just falling right off. Look at them all. Oh yeah. Bring it on. They're looking for food. Hopefully they'll find a few thrips here and there. That's the plan. So have at it, fellas. All right, round two in the living room. Oh, you know what they're doing right there? They're drinking. They are thirsty. Thirsty little critters. They're drinking. Boy, it doesn't take them long. I just put this down and they're just crawling all over the place. It doesn't take them long to find their way. Look, that guy's already over there. They're getting a drink wherever they can find it. It's awesome. So let's check out where they are first. Okay, so I let most of them out in my plant room, as you can see by the video. So this is that same shelf today. They are loving this rosemary plant for some reason. I imagine there's something on there, but they're pretty much everywhere, as you can see. They end up on the floor and on the ceiling. And let's see if I can find some more here for you. They're pretty much all over the house. Here's a couple right here that are ending up on the window. There's another one on the window. There's that little guy, kind of lost. I keep finding him on the floor, and when I find him on the floor, I pick them up and put them on a plant. I think they're thirsty, so I've been putting water and stuff out for them as well. And there's one stuck on the screen. Oh, wait. There's another one. So I did end up releasing most of them in this room because this is the room that had most pests. So I think it's obvious that most of them are just hanging around here. Oh, look, we got a couple on the, it's supposed to be an Alocasia Hilo Beauty, but I think it's a Caladium. Yeah, so they're just tooling around everywhere. So, there you have it. I am venturing with ladybugs. Hopefully they are going to get rid of my thrips. I think that's, well, maybe spider mites too, I'm not sure, but they're all over the house. And I have to be honest, I learned the hard way. Quite a few of them have died, and unfortunately, I didn't know this, so I'll just tell you that I learned it, that ladybugs drown really easily. So when I first got them, they needed water, and I knew they needed water, so I put little caps, you know, like little jar lids out with water in them, and they went there to drink. And then I noticed that I had spilled some water on one of my plants, and they all kind of went to that plant where the drops of water were, and they were drinking. So I decided just to spray a lot of plants where they were, And unfortunately, when I did that, I think I killed a lot. They drown easily, so who would have thought that? I mean, they live outside. Anyway, forgive the way I look today, but it's hot up in here in my home today. Literally. Like, I have not had my humidifiers on for a week because it's been like close to 90 degrees up here. So, what we're going to talk about now are my plants that are growing really well. First of all, let me just mention, because I can't show you all of them, my Hoyas are popping. All of them are growing in leaps and bounds, and I am so excited to see all the new tendrils and all the new leaves and peduncles. I'm stoked. Some of my smaller, rare ones. I do have one to show you because it's grown so much since I got it. So this is my Hoya Croniana Splash. Now when I got this, it was in a really small pot, and it was only like not even half this size. So as you can see, we have got growth happening all over the place. I mean, everywhere you look, there's new growth. Look at this one here. You see that one right there? That's, let me get the leaf out of the way. See that? It's just, it's growing everywhere, and I just love the way it looks with the splashes. The silver and green are so gorgeous. This is one of my favorite Hoyas now because of how, first of all, how quick it grew, how easy I find it to grow. Oh my land, my face is all shiny. I'm sweaty, I'm sorry. Yeah, so this is my Croniana Splash. Living a good life here in Saco, Maine. Number 1. Number 2 and 3 are a pair. Remember when I repotted my Scindapsus exotica because it just wasn't growing. I had it for like 2 years and it just did nothing in the pot. So I looked at the roots and there were like 6 pieces, even more than that. I ended up putting them in 3 pots. So this is 2 of the pots that I transferred them to, and look what they are doing since I transplanted them. Since I repotted them, there is literally new growth on every single. So this one has 3 pieces in it. This is new. This is new. And that is new. Can you see? So it's growing beautifully. I'm going to put you up a teeny bit. I feel like you're too low. So that looks great. And in the same vein, her sister, look at all the new growth. This one has 3 in it as well, and you can just see all of the new growth right there. 1, 2, 3. The leaves are coming out beautifully. They are so much happier now that I did that. So sometimes it pays off if your plants aren't growing well to take a look at the roots and see what's going on. They were just too crowded. They were just too crowded. So now they're happy and growing, and I'm super stoked about that. This is super exciting. I think I shared with you when I got this, but I'm not sure. I bought a Florida Ghost node, but the leaves and it had 2 leaves, one on either side of the node, and the node was really fat, and I was so excited to get it. And I know that they're super hard to root. So I put, root hormone on it, and I put it in moss. Nothing was happening. I put it in water, and then it started growing. Water with, like Super Thrive in it. So, of course, and the leaves were huge. The leaves were like this big, each of them, shaped like Florida Ghost. They fell off, so that all I was left was this gnarly looking, it rooted, but it took so long. And I know that I read that it takes super long, and it's totally true. It took like 8 weeks. So just last weekend, I took it out of the water vessel that I had it in. The growth part was sticking out about that much, and I put it in leca, and I'm not kidding, this almost happened overnight. Ta-da! Oh my gosh. Look! I'm so excited! And you can already see I only put this in here a week ago, and the roots are spreading. And oh my land, it loves it in here. Absolutely. And this is nice and firm, so it's going to be putting out a new leaf. I am thrilled with this, so I wanted to share this with you. So far, I did find it difficult to root, I'm not gonna lie, and it wasn't cheap for the node, but I really wanted one of these, and all I could really afford was a node. It took 2.5 months, but it was well worth it. So get a node and grow one. I'm super excited to have this in my collection. Something else that I got recently that's growing in leaps and bounds is this gorgeous, and I feel like I only got 2 leaves with this, Syngonium Lenocardi Road. I only got this plant with just a couple of leaves, but look how much she's grown. I only potted her up because I had rooted her in sphagnum. I only potted her up, I don't know, maybe a month ago. Look at all the new growth. Look how beautiful. You know what I love about these? First of all, that they climb. So probably what I'm gonna do with this, once it gets longer, is cut it and prop up some more pieces so I can get a full pot. But I love the back of the leaf color. It's so beautiful, so beautiful. I love it, totally love it. But it's growing very well, so I just wanted to show you. Look how cute it looks when it grows. Can you see that? So adorable. Syngonium. Lenocardi Road. What an interesting name. I have a hard time remembering it. I love it. So there's a lot of growth there. I'm so excited. I love this time of year. Okay. This, I think I've showed you before, is one of my favorite quirky plants. It's my Quadrangularis. And I have to be honest with you, it hasn't been looking all that great. Like over the winter. Like if you look at some of the, I can't explain it, but they're almost sort of like dry and they have like little dots on them. I didn't see any kind of pest, so I've just been, you know, watering it and taking care of it. But I just noticed the other day that I've got tons of new growth. All of this on top, all of this piece, and this whole piece is new. So I'm excited about that. And I just noticed that I've got another little newbie growing right there. I don't know if you can see it. See it right there? But this is a really cool plant. It's a conversation starter. I just love it because it's very unique looking, and I am super happy that it is growing because it wasn't looking very good. So I think I'm just gonna, you know, I'm super happy that it's doing that. I feel like it needs to be hung. Anyway, Quadrangularis, lots of new beautiful growth. I just think any plant that has 4 sides on the stem is, oh look, there's a ladybug. See it? I told you they were everywhere. So, and when they get on me, I gotta tell you, I've gotten a lot of comments. Like I posted this on my Facebook with the ladybugs, and people are like, oh my gosh, why would you do such a thing in your house? Oh, gross. They're ladybugs. They're cute. They don't bother me. Even when they get on me, I'm not afraid of them. So I don't mind. I don't mind one bit. And I feel like they're gonna help me out with my pest problem. So Quadrangularis. Get one. Okay. This one I'm super, super excited about. I don't know how to say it, but I'm just going to call it Dioneduli. It's probably the wrong pronunciation. However, this is my Dioneduli. When I bought it, it was only these 2 pieces, these 2 little fronds. But as you can see, let me see if I can turn it so you can see it. Right there, I have a brand new frond growing. I am absolutely stoked. I was so afraid I wasn't going to get to grow this, you guys. First of all, it's just one of my quirky plants, and I just love quirky plants. It was a challenge to grow it, but that's going to be a new frond. I will keep you updated. It's so cool. It's like a little nut. Isn't that neat looking? I'll keep you updated, but it's growing. I do have this under a grow light in my sunroom, so Dioneduli or Dioneduli. If you know how to pronounce it, tell me. You know, like do what they do in the dictionary with the long vowel and where the emphasis, the accent's supposed to be on the word, because I really don't know how to pronounce it. All right, 2 more. This, I attempted to grow, this is my second attempt, Stefania erecta, which I got it just because it's a caudex plant, and I just love plants with unique caudexes. And it took a long time to start growing. I did some research and I put it in a little, like a little grow tent. I put it underneath a baggie and for a long time because there was nothing. It was just the caudex, you know, there was nothing. And it took so long, but all of a sudden I saw a little green bump and then 2 green bumps, and pretty soon it started to grow. So I put it on a trellis. Well, not really. I put a trellis in the pot and it's just kind of leaning on it. But the reason why I had to have this is pretty obvious if you look at those leaves. To me, those intricate leaves blow me away, and I just had to have it for my collection. And I'm happy to say that it's growing. Hopefully, because I'm going to leave it indoors all winter, hopefully it's not going to you know, go die back and then come back in the spring. I don't know though. We'll see. But look, see, let me show you what I noticed today. I hope you can see it, but if you look really carefully at this one right here, there's another little tiny, see the little tiny auxiliary bud coming? So I think there's going to be another stem coming up from right in between this stem and this bump. So, Stefania erecta. I am super happy to say that I have it growing in my home. Woohoo! All right. And then, that's really it. However, I do have a challenge question for all of my followers, because my subscribers, I really value your opinions. And I think I showed you it in my greenhouse cabinet a few months ago, who knows when, I lose track of time. This little tiny, scrawny, skinny wetstick that I got that had a little tiny auxiliary bud and it was starting to grow, so I just left it in the moss and weeks went by and it started growing. Well, this is what I just spilled water. This is what it is. I'm gonna let you see it up close, hold on. Ooh! I love these pots, look at the root. I just watered it this morning. You see the leaves? It's some sort of philodendron, I do know that. I want you to just take a good look at the leaves and please tell me what it is, because I do not know what it is. It's beautiful. If you can't see the color, it's like a really dark burgundy color, burgundy-ish green. And on the back of the leaves are kind of purplish. It almost looks like the Syngonium Cardi Road, but hey. No, it isn't. Oh my gosh, wouldn't that have been bizarre? Can't be, because I didn't cut that. Anyways, tell me what you think it is. I value your opinion. I need an answer. I trust you guys to give it to me. Well, I think that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me, taking the time to be interested in what I have to say about plants and to share with you. I get excited about my growth, and I just wanted you to see it because I know that if you're watching this channel that you're a plant lover, and then you love it too. So please feel free to comment. I really need you to help me figure out what that plant is, because I truly don't know. Truly don't know. I appreciate you very much. If you have not subscribed, please, if it's your thing to see plant videos from a red-haired lady that lives in Maine, southern Maine, please like and subscribe. I put out 1 video every week, God willing, and I'm having a good time with it. So I would love for you to be one of my subscribers. So please, until next time, take care of yourselves, be kind to one another, and God bless.